to another edition of News Review brought to you by Wisdom Yard Television. I am Odunayo Adelere. We say you're welcome to a new week of favor for every one of us on every angle. I want to appreciate all our viewers home and abroad who are staying glued to WYTV, and to our sponsors, Nokbabas and King Victor Nigeria Enterprises. We say a very big thank you to you. You know how we did on the show, bring to you news that made it to the top. We'll go on a short commercial break to our sponsor, Nokba and King Victor Nigeria Enterprises. When we come back, we'll discuss on the All Speaks, the one we should talk about. You can as well join the discussion in the comment section. Let me know your opinion on whatever I'll be discussing this morning. So on Punch newspaper, I have reps may clash over Tinubu'S $2.2 billion fresh loan Tuesday. Oyedepo's jet can't leave private airstrip without clearance, Keyamo. Buhari removed ex-CJN Onogen to perpetrate electoral mischief, Clark. Dangote refinery lowers petrol price to 970 naira per litre. On Vanguard newspaper, we have accidental leadership, Obasanjo, Buhari, Tinubu, others unprepared, Kuka. Nimet forecast 3 days sunshine, dust haze. Farmers beat suspected thief to death, injures others. On Daily Post newspaper, we have National Assembly will pass Tinubu's tax reform bills, Jibrin. First Lady Tinubu back 16 days activism against gender-based violence. Hardship, Muslim group set up markets for cheaper prices in Lagos. These are the news that made it to the top today. Let's go on a short commercial break to our sponsor, Nokba Albers and King Victor Nigeria Enterprises. When we come back, we'll continue from where we stop. Don't go nowhere, stay tuned, I'll be right back.
In the heart of Nigeria's bustling markets, where the sights, sounds, and smells overwhelm the senses. But in the midst of chaos, there shines a beacon of hope. King Victor Nigeria Enterprises, where convenience meets tranquility and shopping becomes a pleasure. Join countless others who have discovered the joy of shopping at King Victor Nigeria Enterprises. At King Victor Nigeria Enterprises, we understand the importance of providing our customers with the highest quality products at affordable prices.
Here at King Victor Nigeria Enterprises, customer satisfaction is our top priority. We're always here to help you find exactly what you need.
Whether you're stocking up for the week ahead or grabbing a last-minute item for tonight's dinner, King Victor Nigeria Enterprises has everything you need to keep your home running smoothly.
Yeah, welcome back from that short commercial break. That's our sponsor, Nokba Herbals. Nokba Herbals deals with Nokba Herbal mixture, about tonic, about bitters, about cool, about flushing powder, about energy powder. Whichever you may need, you can call or send a DM to 07010108549 or 08123143434. While King Victor Nigeria Enterprises deals with any kind of foodstuffs you might need at home, whether refrigerated, bottled, can, the one in carton or whatever. Their shop is located at number 2 Awolowo Makun Shagamu in Ogun State as well. So the first thing I'll be discussing today says reps may clash over Tinubu's $2.2 billion fresh loan Tuesday. Shut down loans in the House of Representatives this week between lawmakers elected on the platform of the ruling party and their opposition counterparts over the $2.2 million, which is 1.77 trillion naira loan request by President Bola Tinubu. This is as the deputy spokesperson of the House, Mr. Philip Agbese, has declared that General Green Chamber will have no trouble approving external borrowing requests from President Bola Tinubu. Deputy spokesperson of the Green Chamber, Congressman Philip Agbese, has said President Tinubu's loan request was contained in a letter transmitted to the Parliament and read by the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Tajuddin Abbas, during Tuesday plenary. If approved, the President said the loan will fund the 9.7 trillion naira deficit in the 2024 budget. At first, I am kind of speechless because the rate at which Nigeria is now borrowing, I just hope we will not get to a stage whereby once they are reading the names of country, once names of countries are being mentioned, whereby we will find Nigeria missing on the map, because by then all the countries that have been borrowing money from and we are unable to pay, they might say, okay, we don't want you to make payment again, we want Nigeria to be under us, and of which we might not be able to say we don't want to be under them, because for what reason? We borrow money from World Bank. We borrow from the one that is not World Bank, from different kind of countries we borrow money. Now, another one is to be tabled, has been tabled, not to be tabled, has been tabled to the House of Representatives. And you just expect them to just put in pen and it's just so surprising that for every time that President has been going to the House of Representatives or House of Senate to tender this money that he wants to borrow, they don't actually go against it. At the end of the day, after all the catastrophe and all that, at the end of the day, they still end up signing it. Now they are saying the reps might actually clash, because it is not only the APCs that are in the party. We have PDP, we have Labour Party, we have other parties in the House of Representatives, and you can't expect those that are not in your party to say, okay, since the president already brought it, we just have to sign it. No. 1.77 trillion naira, that is a huge amount of money. What do we want to use it for? For this long we've been borrowing money, hardship in Nigeria is not coming down. It is still increasing on a daily basis, and we keep on borrowing money. What channel do we channel the money we borrow money to? The money that we borrowed, and at the end of the day, they borrow us the money. What do we use the money for? Is it for the government parastatal alone? Because the poor masses are not enjoying the borrowing that you are borrowing. I don't understand the essence of the borrowing that you are borrowing as well. Speaking exclusively with the Punch on Sunday, the Benue lawmaker who doubles as the deputy chairman, the Committee on Media and Publicity, advanced reasons the House will not hesitate to follow the footsteps of the Senate in granting the request of the president to borrow externally to fund the budget deficit. According to him, the House will approve the loan request as long as it is meant for the execution of capital projects across the country as stipulated in the letter transmitted to the National Assembly by the President. All the letter that have been transmitted to the National Assembly, is it the money that at the end of the day they borrow you? Is it what you actually put in writing that you use the money for? Because you come out there, okay, this money that we're borrowing is for student loan. At the end of the day, students are coming out to tell you that the loan that you're talking about, we've not gotten anything, no, there is no loan anywhere. We are not getting, okay, some set of people said they got the loan, but the allowances, they are not getting it. And you still go to the House of Assembly to tell them that you are borrowing money, you want to borrow money for the alleviation of poverty in Nigeria. Yet, poverty keeps on increasing in Nigeria on a daily basis. It is well in Nigeria. Second one, it says accidental leadership. Obasanjo Buhari, Tinubu, others unprepared, says Kuka. He's not coming out to say just only Tinubu is an accidental leadership. Right from Obasanjo, those are the right from Obasanjo, Buhari, Tinubu. For somebody to actually come out, and not just an ordinary person, a man of God to be precise, that's the title of a person. To have come out to say this kind of thing, you should know that this kind of person is not a fearful one. Because if the church, the mosque, or the traditional rulers can actually come together and talk senses into those people in government, I think we would have gone far better than where we are today in Nigeria. The Catholic Archbishop of Sokoto Diocese, Bishop Matthew Kuka, has described President Bola Tinubu, his predecessor Muhammadu Buhari, and most past Nigerian leaders as product of an accidental leadership circle. However, the presidency last night countered the bishop, saying that President Tinubu should not be classified among accidental leaders, asserting that he was prepared for the job. Nothing is showing preparedness in this one. Let's not beat around the bush, because if you say somebody is prepared to come into presidency and going to 2 years now, things are still the same way, not even the same way, they are even worse than they were before. You are still telling us that they came prepared. How is the preparation? How was the preparation? I think the preparation was on a 10%, not even on a 50%. According to Kuka, many of these leaders assume power without adequate preparation, particularly in a world where the demand of governance are constantly evolving. Kuka made these remarks yesterday while delivering a keynote address during the commissioning of the New Start Right School building and the 4th Amaka Udoma Egba Memorial Lecture in Abuja. Reflecting on Nigeria's leadership history, Bishop Kuka highlighted a recurring pattern of unpreparedness among the country's leaders. He said, if we look at Nigeria's leadership journey, you will find that almost every leader who came to power did so by accident. You see, when he was listing this past and present president of Nigeria, he did not accidentally mention Goodluck Jonathan, because I don't know why he didn't. I can't say he's actually supporting, but almost all Nigerians know that during the reign of President Goodluck Jonathan, then things were still far better than it is right now. Though we won't say there was no corruption during his time, there was corruption, but Nigerians are actually enjoying. We have the time whereby we know the amount dollar is to naira, we know the amount we buy petrol, we know the amount foodstuffs, rice, and all that. But now, ever since Muhammadu Buhari came in power, from rising and falling, now he has handed over the baton to President Bola Tinubu. This is now worse. The one that of all the presidents that Nigeria has ever had, this is the worst of everything. So he has come out and said, all these people are just accidental leadership. They are not prepared at all. I just want to be president. Let it be in my history that I was once the president of the country. That is what is actually happening. They are not coming to say, I want to bring these people out of poverty. They are not coming to say, I want to empower the youth. They are just coming to for my name to be in record. That is their purpose. Now that their name has been in record, I think they are fulfilled. The last but not the least, at cheap, Muslim group sets up markets for cheaper prices in Lagos. Since you have decided to choke us with different kind of prices in the market, when you get to market this morning and you want to buy a plate of pepper, they will tell you 500 naira. At the end of the day, when you go in the afternoon, they will tell you that it has risen to 1,000 naira. Now, some Muslim scholars under the umbrella of the League of Islamic Leaders in Mushin, Lagos, have established a market called Market of Convenience, MFC, where foodstuffs especially would be sold at reduced price. NAN reports that the scholar held a one-day sensitization program on Sunday in Lagos on the need for Muslims to embrace the market. The convener of the program and chairman of MFC, Al-Haji Musaddiq Sani, urged religious leaders to embrace the market. Sani said that the Muslim community established the market as a strategy to contribute their quota to tackling economic hardship in Nigeria. The chairman said that the MFC would serve as an alternative market for Lagos residents. This is where they can do shopping for food items. Now that an alternative is out now, I think these other people, other markets that sell at the higher price, they would not want their goods to get spoiled. They would not want their goods to be damaged. So if they see that the amounts that they are selling in that market is far cheaper to theirs, I know they will reduce their price, though it might not actually pay them, but they would not want to lose on both sides. Because if this market is being set up and people go there to purchase things at cheaper price, you can't expect me to see things. You can't expect me to go to a place where I can buy at cheaper price and still somebody is selling at an exorbitant price and you expect me to go there. It is not possible. He expressed the hope that the market would ease the economic difficulties faced by Lagos residents. There is a need for a platform like the MFC. Allah has commanded us in Quran to maintain justice and fairness during business transactions. Sani advised Muslim leaders in Ikeja to establish a branch of a market there to make food items affordable for the community. Now that this has happened in Lagos, I think all the states too want to emulate this for Nigerians to buy things at a cheaper price, not prices that would choke Nigerians. Alright, I've come to the end of News Review today. Do not forget to follow us on all our social media platforms. We're on Facebook, on YouTube, on X account, on TikTok, on Instagram, at Wisdom Yard Online TV. You can as well join our WhatsApp community on 0701010859 or 08123143434. Till I come again on your screen, I remain my humble self, Odunayo Adelere. Just be good and be fine. Bye for now.